Good morning and welcome to another episode of The Marathon, where we are letting our dry shampoo sink in, so ignore. It's 8:30 and I am just settling in to do some work this morning. I spent some time, like 5 minutes, filling up a ton of water jugs in our house because the water's being shut off, well, 8 minutes ago for the next 4 hours. So I wanted to make sure I had enough water because you know me. And yeah, I'm gonna do some work. Much to update you on, friend. Not much to update you on, but the day will roll, things will happen. Don't worry, I'll zhuzh this out. We'll look much more normal. It's almost 1. I had a really nice walk this morning and a coffee with a friend. I'm actually still enjoying that coffee. And attempting to upload a Facebook video for our client. That's taken, oh, I don't know, 3 hours. We're still at 75%. Having some technical difficulties this morning, but it's okay. We're powering through. We're problem solving like a bouse, as you do. I wanted to show you this. I went into IGA because very nicely last night, Marie, my friend, who is also a marathoner, texted me. She's like, saw you talking about getting A535 and that your shoulder's been hurting. She's like, come in and try this. It's the Back to Earth brand. It's Pain Be Gone. You can get it at IGA. It's made in Coldstream. It's vegan and it's got all natural products. So it's got aloe, grapefruit, some other things, peppermint, rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, wintergreen stuff, etc. So I came home and put it on and my shoulder still hurts, but this is like the least it's hurt. This works way better than A535. So just FYI. I think one of you actually recommended their shampoo and conditioner to me too. So that's my update. I had some lunch and now I'm just doing some work. I've got a very exciting meeting with my lawyer at 2 for my will. And that's it, friend. I'll try and think of something exciting to show you or do this afternoon. But right now it's just like admin work stuff, so BRB. Finished my meeting with my lawyer, who is just so incredible. Like, we're talking about, you know, my will, so my wishes for when I pass away, but he just made it so fine. Like, he's so good. He's so nice, so lovely. So that's done. That feels like a real check mark. And I am more tired today than I was yesterday, which is annoying. I was up in the night for maybe an hour or so, but then I was able to get myself back to sleep, which felt like a win. Still really loving the Headspace app. I've been doing it now, I think I just did day 21 this morning. So then add that on to the Oprah 21-day challenge, and I'm feeling really good. And it dawned on me, you know how in yesterday's vlog I was talking about how if you're having a rough day, you can change your mindset and you can change your day? It dawned on me that that has come from meditating. It like kind of shook me a little bit, that because I've been meditating, and meditating is all about like quieting your mind, and like for me it's all about having more space in between my thoughts, so it's not just like panic and like constant thoughts and every which way. So if you haven't tried meditating, it has helped me a ton. I've been doing it off and on for a couple of years, but really enjoying it and obviously really seeing the benefits, which is fantastic. Since I don't have a ton of content for today, I'm gonna answer a question that I got in a DM while we drive. I'm gonna pick up Amber Lee and we're going to the beach, hence the bathing suit. And the question was, how did I suggest counseling? Jeremy and I started counseling in the fall of 2014. And for us, it was marriage counseling, like couples therapy, but it wasn't anything to do with our marriage. It was more, we needed coping skills and suggestions and help in dealing with having a son with special needs. And how I approached it with Jer was, I talked to friends of mine who had done therapy, whether it was marriage counseling or just therapy in general, and got really good reviews from them, and then I was able to bring that to him as like evidence that it would be helpful. And then I found the person who we ended up seeing, because we saw a private counselor forever, like up until Jeremy's passing. We'd seen her that week, and he was a little bit against it, but he was open to it. So yeah, I would say try and find people who it worked for. You can use me and Jeremy as an example, because we saw her for 3 years, and then Jeremy ended up seeing a private counselor, and then I did too, like a personal one separately. And since his passing, people have said to me, like, how are you doing this? Like, how are you dealing so well? And it's because I've been going to therapy since 2014. So I have been building the skills to deal with this for 3 years, and the coping mechanisms, and I can't express how much marriage counseling helped us. Even just learning something like reflective listening, which I have talked about so much. I use reflective listening pretty much daily with friends, business, contacts, family. Reflective listening has been like such a game changer for me. And now when I'm talking to someone who isn't reflective listening, it's so apparent, and I just cannot speak highly enough about it. And I also like to say, it doesn't have to be this hard. Like, life does not have to be this difficult. Why not invest in therapy just to make things easier on yourself? I know I've had friends whose husbands don't want to go to therapy because they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to get into it, and I've definitely known people who have just flat out been like, I don't like to talk about my feelings, and I get that, but it doesn't have to be this hard. So why not enlist the help of a professional and just get some tips and tricks? Like, just go into it lightly, like, you know, we're really struggling, or I'm really struggling, and let's just make this easier on ourselves. So that's my advice. I hope that helps. Let me know if it does, or if you need any other suggestions. Just picking up Amber Lee. Hopefully that helps you. Let me know if you have any other questions to do with counseling. I am right here, friend. I don't know if this is gonna reflect on camera, but, oh, it's not really gonna show you because the lighting is so good on the camera. But it's 5 o'clock and it's so dark in my house right now because of the smoke. I don't know if that's gonna pick up. But it's crazy dark. Crazy dark. Let me just turn a light on. This was so funny. If any of you have been a marathoner since my Sun FM days, this will come as no surprise. I just came down from my office with this. Yep, 5 drinks. Not only do I like all the beverages, I also apparently like to hoard all the beverages. That's this morning's coffee. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah. Anyone relate? Just all the drinks? I know you do, because you send me photos and I love it. I'm just tucking into bed, and I've got my new oil diffuser going. I got this off of Amazon. Laura, if you're watching, is this the exact one you have? Because I feel like this may be the one you reviewed in like a favorites video, and I just bought whatever one looked good on Amazon. I Amazon primed Thomas's suspenders and bow tie. They showed up, they look good, awesome. Update on the oil diffuser that I bought for Thomas, which I realized I never updated you on. I'm so not impressed with it. It doesn't have an automatic shut off, so the second night I used it, it went through all the batteries, like 3 AAA batteries dead. So that was unimpressive, because that means I have to shut it off, and so I could have just gotten him a plug-in one in the first place and not have had to worry about it. So totally not recommend. I used it again tonight, but I had to shut it off before he fell asleep. So again, I could have just got one that plugged in. But I'm not gonna return it because I've used it and I probably don't have the receipt. Anyway, so that was a fail. I definitely got too much sun today, and as a woman in her 30s, I should know better than this, but I thought because it was so smoky today, like Halloween smoky, that it wouldn't matter. No, I feel like garbage tonight. So this redhead needs to learn her lesson. It happens like once or twice every summer, but like I should have worn a hat and I should have had sunscreen. Who am I? Who do I think I am? Twice I was out in the sun today. They were both lovely times, but now I'm paying for it. So I've got a little club soda, and I'm just gonna sit and watch Will and Grace, you guessed it. But I also wanted to tell you one more thing I did. I went through my calendar, and 2 days in September, I put in big, bold capitals, nothing. 2 Fridays, I think. Because I'm really feeling like I need a break. Like, my calendar is getting so full so quickly that I need to be proactive and not. So I booked a massage for Friday because my whole body is just like shutting down. Use the foam roller tonight and some more of that pain begone. But I need to be more proactive in getting a break because I need it. That's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please lace up and become a marathoner. Subscribe to my channel. Twice this week I had messages from you saying I had to lace up today, Mara. I had to retie my shoes. And I love that. I love that analogy of just having to like, all right, we're all in this together. Let's just retie those shoes and come at it from a different angle, problem solve as you do. So I will see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And yeah, good night for now.